Selection of test data. If a solution is to be tested, someone has to choose what data is going to be used to do the testing. The test data is usually chosen by the programmer because they know what they want to test. It is important to test as many different things as possible, the important word there being different. The problem for the programmer is that they know what inputs were expected, so they find it very difficult to think of the sort of inputs that the user of the program might try to put in. When you are asked to think up different inputs to test a program, it must be different types of input, not just changing numbers. Imagine a question that states that a program has been written that will work out the mean of 3 numbers. You have to come up with different test data and the reasons for doing those tests. That last bit is in bold because that is what you get the marks for, and the reasons for the tests are the things that have to be different. In this example, you would be thinking of 1, 2, 3 to test whether integers will give an integer answer 1, 2, 4 to test whether the software can cope with a recurring decimal answer. Note that 1, 2, 4 to test a different set of integers would not get a mark because the reason for the test is not different. 1, 2.5, 3 to test whether the program can use decimal inputs 1, 2.5, 3 to test whether fractions are allowed -1, -2, -3 to test whether negative numbers can be handled 1, 2 to test what happens when only 2 values are input. There are many more that would be acceptable. The important thing to notice is that the numbers themselves are almost identical, but that the reasons for choosing them are very different.